Okay, so this time we're going to do some area. Let's see what kind of problem we have. All right. It says Amanda is designing a new welcome mat for her apartment. It measures 24 by 16. That's the big rectangle. And she wants to paint a 2-inch border all the way around the mat. So a 2-inch border, that means from here to here is 2 inches. And from here to here is 2 inches. From here to here is 2 inches. And of course, from here to here is 2 inches. So we're going to need that to figure out the measurements for the little board. So first things first, let's talk about what we could do. We can solve this using formulas, which is what I'm going to do, but you could also use a whiteboard and draw this out. You could start at the bottom, go 24, up 16, cross 24, and down 16. Then you could come to this bottom corner and go 2 over and 2 up and draw the inside. I would make a dot here, 2 over, 2 up, 2 over, 2 up. That way you can connect the corners, and if you needed to, you could just count all of the blocks in this orange space. Okay, so that's one way to do it, by drawing it, but let me show you how to do it using the formula. I've got 2 rectangles here and they're stacked, so that means I'm going to have to subtract. So I would start with the area of the big rectangle and I would subtract the area of the small rectangle, and that's going to give me the area of the orange trim. Okay, so I wrote that in my calculator so I would know what I was looking for. First of all, these are rectangles, so we know that formula for the area is length times width. So I'm going to find the length and the width of each one, and we'll fill in what we need to do up here. So we have to start with the big rectangle, so the length is 24, and the width is 16. So that's 384. That wasn't hard. So let's do here. I'm going to put 384 right under where it says area of the big rectangle. Then I'm going to put a minus sign. Now, this is where it gets a little bit harder. We got to figure out what the length and the width is for the little rectangle. So I'm going to go ahead and leave the 24 in, but I know that if I'm going to find this length, I have to subtract this 2 and subtract this 2 to get the area of this white part, the small part in between. So I'm going to minus 2, minus 2. Okay. For the width, to get this width here, I have to subtract that 2 and that 2. So let me go ahead and subtract those 2's. So that means my area for my small rectangle is 240. So I'm going to put 240 here. Now, there's, I just want to make sure you understand how I did this. To find the area of the small rectangle, I took this big length, subtracted 2, and subtracted 2. To find the width, I took the big width, subtracted 2, subtracted 2. And my calculator did it for me, and it found the area of the small rectangle. So big rectangle area minus small rectangle area gave me the area of the orange trim. And if that's area, it's going to be 144 inches squared. And remember, you could also draw this on your dry erase board. Okay? Great job on that one.